All right, so the last video, I have to do a two-part series because I am not really that great at what I'm doing right now, and the camera ended because I ran out of space, or the video ended because I ran out of space. So we had some technical difficulties. I had to fix those things, and then now I'm back. So I did have a couple other things that I wanted to share with you, and so I told you guys in the first piece, or in part one, how you can spot a fake or spot a counterfeit. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to tell you, what do you do once you've determined that that person is fake? So let's say that you have already hired that person, or let's say that you're already in a partnership with that person. What can you do? So I decided to try to think of a couple positive things that you could do. So these are challenges. If you do these and if they work, you must contact me and let me know how it worked out. So the first thing is going to be to look at it from a different perspective. Look at it and say to yourself, what is positive about the situation? So you can ask that person if they require mentorship. So this is from a professional to a professional, or from a professional to a counterfeit standpoint. You can ask them if they would like to get some pointers from you or some tips from you. You can say that you like their enthusiasm about entering the market and that you see some potential in them, and ask them if they could, if they would like to be mentored by you. The other thing that you can do is if they're like, so if they're your business coach, so if this isn't professional to professional, or colleague to colleague, if you've already hired them and you've determined that they're not really good at what it is that they do, you could still you could still say to them, hey, maybe our relationship's not working out, and ask them if they could refer you to someone that has a little bit more experience, or if they know anyone else in their industry that has had some longevity. Those are pretty positive, so you can try to do that. The next thing that you can do is you can ask yourself if it's possible for you to leverage that person in any way. So basically, can you convert that counterfeit tail to be a team player? And then you can ask them, maybe ask them if there's anything else that they could potentially do on your project. They may need some assistance with learning what their passion actually is, or what it is that they actually are really good at. I can tell you that unoriginal people generally are really good followers, and they are also pretty good at imitating things. So if they're imitating you, and you are a professional and they're imitating you or your practice or doing a lot of the things that you do, they say that imitation is like the greatest form of flattery. So if they're imitating you, that means that you are definitely onto something. You are definitely on your job. And you could probably just try to see if that person could use some assistance with finding out what their gift is or what their talent is. And then again, that kind of takes us back to trying to mentor that person. The other thing that you could do is you can just confront them and just tell them straight out, hey, look, I think you're copying the things that I'm doing. I really don't appreciate it, and I also wish you would stop. But be prepared, because there might be a fight after that. And I'm not condoning fighting, but I am saying that could happen because some people just don't have understanding. All right, so why is it so important to be able to spot a fake, and what makes it a big deal that people are being counterfeit in the industries that we're in? Well, the reason why is because there are a lot of legitimate business coaches and life coaches, marketers, people that are doing work from home, doing virtual assistant, and doing all of that. But those are people that have spent a lot of time investing in their talent. They spent time, they spent resources, they've spent money. A lot of them have been certified. So they've done, and they have a lot of experience in the industry in which they work in. And a lot of times what happens is that clients will go and they'll get someone who's counterfeit, and the actual professionals spend a lot of time fixing their messes. So now you have a client who, number one, has been burnt. Number two, they're skeptical of the work that you're going to do. And number three, they have probably already lost some money. They've lost something. And it's just important for people to understand that it's not that anybody's trying to steal somebody's shine. Nobody's trying to hate on another person. The truth of the matter is you can do whatever it is that you're going to do, but at least be true to it. At least know what you're talking about. Don't put clients in a situation where they're investing money in you, but you don't have the right information to give them, and they can't grow their business or they can't change their life. I'll give you an example. How are you going to be a life coach if your life is not together? That's just a question. How can that happen? How can you be a business coach if you really don't know anything about business? If you've never really successfully ran a business, or you don't know anything about business, you've not gone and had any type of formal training, you didn't go and get a certification of any kind. I just feel like when people go out and they are being fake, they cause other people to look at the legitimate people in the industry as fakes as well. So, I just want to tell y'all that if you out there faking it, stop. Go find something that you are really good at. Go find something that you are. If you are the cool cup lady, be the best cool cup lady ever. Anyway, if you liked what you heard today, please make sure that you subscribe to my station. I am not the greatest at doing videos just yet, but I assume that after 31 days of a video straight, I will be an excellent videographer person thingy. Anyway, so click to subscribe, hit the dang button and like it, or comment, or share it, or follow me. My whole goal is to tell you guys about some things that entrepreneurs need, pitfalls. A lot of these things I've been through. So these are things that have happened to me along my journey. And so I might just be the only person speaking out about it. But you guys don't forget to follow us on Twitter. You can follow us at 713 Velvet Rope and Velvet Rope EXP. Also, we're on Instagram under Velvet Rope Experience. And then we are also on Instagram under Velvet Rope Experience as well. If you like the information that you got today and you have an entrepreneur spirit and it has been lifted as a result of me telling some kind of truth today, please make sure that you leave a comment, because we do read all of our comments and they make me feel all giddy and mushy inside. So that's important. So again, my name is Tiffany Taylor Hicks and I enjoyed talking to you guys today. Until the next time, stop being fake.